how about we talk about Star Trek? So, as someone that watched all of Star Trek with a section of the original series because I just couldn't get into it. Now, oh boy. So, does anyone remember Star Trek? How was it called? Oh, I don't even remember how it was called. STD? Oh, Star Trek Discovery, right. So I watched that show, right? Because, oh my god, yes, a new Star Trek show. Oh my god, yes, this is going to be awesome. I watched the pilot, which was 2 episodes, and then I watched 15 minutes of the 3rd episode. 50 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. Because it was that stupid. That stupid. And that show got, I think, 3 seasons. And it's one of the most stupid things ever produced. It's that stupid. And the Klingons don't look like Klingons. And then, man, I'm so happy that all the timeline, the entire Kurtzman timeline, aka all Star Trek that was produced by Kurtzman and his company, is gutted. It doesn't exist anymore. Everything is being cancelled, and nothing that they produce is going to be used, because Paramount would have to pay license fees for characters and, you know, anything that Kurtzman created. So nothing of that will be used. And there's a reason for that. For example, merchandising. Literally no merchandising of the Kurtzman era Star Trek was selling. Nothing. The same, by the way, happened with modern Star Wars. The merchandising wasn't selling. No one wants that crap. Why? Because the movies and the shows are that bad. That no one likes the characters, no one likes the shows, no one likes the stories. And that's for a reason, right? I mean, oh, let's go. Star Trek Academy. Let's watch the trailer. Let's watch the trailer, and we go, and I tell you why this is so stupid.
The Starfleet Academy trailer starts now.
Why? We are literally 6 seconds in, and more than about half of that is not even the trailer. So, why is this designed this way? Makes no sense. By the way, this is San Francisco. Here's the bridge. Which, by the way, oh, why is that still standing after a nuclear war? No one knows. So, this thing, why is that designed this way? That's retarded. And why is this designed like a spaceship? Now you can argue, oh yeah, it's where they train, for being in the spaceship. Why is that like that? And by the way, we have never seen something like that ever before when the Academy was shown, ever. And why does this look so dystopian? Why does this look like it's coming out of Blade Runner, where everything is depressive? It's Star Trek, it's a Federation. Earth is supposed to be paradise, literally paradise. No crime, no hunger, nothing. And this looks like we are about to be invaded by, or people are starving on the street. This looks like literally San Francisco today, where all the homeless people are running around shitting on the ground. Man, I'm getting so angry.
Caleb. What's that one? Right there. Right there. One day, when we have our own ship, we are going to go visit I first, that's right.
Bye-bye, Mommy!
I love you! Mama? I'm so sorry.
You hold on to how much you hate me right now, kid.
And all we have seen here, yeah, this does that feel like Star Trek? It doesn't. Absolutely doesn't. This is just a show where the Star Trek IP, the skin of Star Trek was put over this. This is like a serial killer wearing the faces of his victims. This is what this is. Yeah, that's how bad this shit is.
It'll keep you warm at night.
Find him!
Portal breach.
Caleb, I've been looking.
And why does that look like Star Wars? This literally looks like Star Wars. Episode 7. Where they go onto the planet to destroy it and there's snow everywhere. This is literally Star Wars.
Caleb, I've been looking for you every single day for the last 15 years.
That's, by the way, the head of the academy that spins around in her chair laughing. Something old Star Trek would have never done that because people are professionals. No one in this show is a professional. They're all stupid. They all behave like teenagers at best.
Come with me to Starfleet Academy.
And no, by the way, I haven't watched the show because I've seen the trailer. I saw the trailer and I knew not to watch that. And on top of, where would I watch it? Oh, I have to subscribe to, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't do that.
The Federation will help you find your mother.
That thing is taking us to the school?
That is the school.
Being a cadet in Starfleet Academy means being open.
This doesn't even look like Star Trek. Which is a huge problem. A huge problem. If you look at everything else that's Star Trek, it doesn't look like that. That doesn't even resemble Star Trek. Which is a huge problem. The Star Trek shows, the modern Star Trek shows, all have massive problems with. They don't even look like Star Trek. They don't. And they are written so badly. So badly. And of course they have story arcs that take several seasons. While, back in the day, you had 41 minutes to tell a story. 41 minutes plus ads, commercials, adds up to 1 hour. So that's by 41 minutes. And it worked. It worked very well. And it's really nice. I get so nostalgic when I see other people, discovering old Trek and they're like, oh my god, this is so good. And I'm sitting here, yes it is. Where have you been in the past 30 years? And oh my god, it's so dumb. And the worst thing is, a lot of the old shows, you can't, where are you watching them? I mean, Power One Plus, but man, I've watched Red Letter Media episode where they were talking about the first season of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, which, by the way, something very controversial, is actually my favorite Star Trek show. A lot of Star Trek fans hate that show because it's not on a spaceship. But I think it's actually the best show because it's more interesting than the others where you have no character development. I mean, you can't get away with it, if, back in the day with TNG, The Next Generation, where, yes, we completely focus on only the one episode and then we move on. But Deep Space Nine took that, and they also had that, but they also had an overarching theme, which led into a big, in a big galactic war. And I mean big. There were literally a lot of factions in there, and it was massive. It was good. It was good. You had your intrigues back within it. You had your big space battleships. You know, really big battles in space, and that was so cool. I loved that. I loved seeing that. It was amazing. And now, that's literally all what we get. Because the people can't write. The writers for these shows are all trash. You rewatched it about 5 years ago, a big binge session. Oh boy. Oh boy. That must have been great. But I would love to have DVD or Blu-ray sets of the old shows. I would literally watch them. I remember it was Star Trek literally was a staple for me. I come home from school, I watch Star Trek because that was around the time when I came home from school. So that was awesome. That was awesome. Especially, I mean, the Next Generation, there were reruns of that on TV until, I don't know, the year 2000, simultaneously with then other Star Trek shows also being on air. So I could literally watch 3 different Star Trek shows in one day and be like, yeah, this is good. This is good. At least when I remember correctly. I might completely not remember correctly because, you know, it's so long ago. But yeah, I missed that. I also remember when Star Trek Voyager came out, I recorded all the episodes on VHS. Until I went like, okay, yeah, forget that. That's just too much. But I remember rewatching the pilot for Star Trek Voyager over and over again. Over and over. Because, oh my god, this is so cool. So cool. Man, the good old times. And that's, of course, you know, I do have massive nostalgia for Star Trek. Even more so than for Star Wars. I'm not that nostalgic to Star Wars. Absolutely not. But Star Trek, absolutely, 100%. I remember when I was a teenager, my mother's boyfriend, and I think my mother too, yes, well, we all went to a Star Trek convention here in Germany. And it was great. It was great. That was actually fun. Yeah. The good old times. The good old times. And then going home and then, you know, watching more Star Trek. And I even had models to spaceship models to build. I had several of them. Fantastic. And then I had small models. I remember them. I should still have them, but they are at my mother's place and I don't have contact to my mother anymore, so I can't get them. Otherwise, I would literally show them off. I would literally make videos showing off all my old toys, but I would need to get them from my mother's place, and that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. But that was, and that's why I hate modern Trek, because it's so stupid. It's so incredibly stupid. The only entertainment or joy that I get out of modern Trek is watching YouTubers making fun of it. And that's the only thing you can do because it's so stupid. The writing in this is so incredibly stupid. Star Trek Academy. I swallowed combat. So, I mean, we all remember that, you know? Oh, Star Trek fans, they're all nerds. That the show is so intellectual. it's oh yeah, oh look at that guy, he watches Star Trek. Ha ha ha. What a nerd. Watch this.
Next, that would be you, Pouty.
Yeah, no. I don't need a...
Holy parasite. Where did you come in contact with Aurelian lung maggots? And what are they doing in your lower bowels? You bathe in a bog?
What?
Ah! Sorry to say, I've healed you. Now, no more bogs. And keep a close eye on your bowel movements for the next 3 days. Call me if anything moves. Actually, don't. Next.
The writing until now is already bad, right? These people are supposed to be professionals. Also remember, if you go to Starfleet Academy, you already, you know, you are in the Allied. Because Starfleet is it's science and military. You have to be a professional. You can't be mentally... You can't be 60 IQ and go to the academy. And now here comes this one.
I think I swallowed my comm badge.
Already?
Yeah.
Tricorder. Medical tricorder.
Ow!
Oh, don't be a baby. Next.
See how stupid this writing is? How is this a thing? How is this a freaking thing? You would never find a character that stupid in older shows. Why not? Because the writers are smart enough to know that someone like that would never get into the academy. You have to be completely stupid to do something like that. I mean, how can you swallow something that's that size? That size? And made out of metal. Metal and electronics. How is that a thing? And yes, of course. Oh, let's be funny. Yeah. Congratulations. You shouldn't be writing for Star Trek. You shouldn't. Because you lack the intelligence to do so. Man, I hate all these characters. Man, I'm so getting agitated. I think I have to look at titties again. I think I have to. I think I do. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, Starfleet Academy, spinning in share. Yep. Oh my god, no. Oh no. Oh no. Did they literally take that from Family Guy? By the way, yes, this is kind of what I mean. But how about we go here? Wait, what?
Have you ever wondered how Star Trek would...
Why? Why did you feel the need to do that? Oh, this is all AI? How about no? How about no? I fell for something stupid. Oh yeah, this one is good. I mean, this is very obviously AI, but it summarizes, you know, what I feel and what Star Trek fans feel about modern Star Trek. You have all these other captains that are professionals, right? That behave in a professional manner. And then you have this new character. This completely unlikable character. They literally want to destroy what the original Star Trek's, set up, Everyone is a professional. I think I'm going to say that a lot. Everyone is a professional. They behave professionally. And that's why they don't behave like children. But everyone in Modern Trek behaves like freaking children. Man. And why is that? Because the people writing for this are mentally, not there. And of course they hate Star Trek. They just took the IP of Star Trek and then, oh yeah, let's make something our own. And it's not working out because all the shows are being cancelled. No one is buying the merch, and actually, people that watch the shows are going, why is this so bad? Why does everyone like Star Trek so much, but this is so bad? And then they start going and watching the old shows, which they should, because they are good. Now, the first, I think it's 2 seasons of The Next Generation weren't good. You can watch them, but they aren't good. And everyone will admit they weren't good. But after that, yeah, The Next Generation is good. It's good. It's really good. Oh my god, I miss that show so much. I miss watching Captain Picard solving a problem. Being a stern, cold dude, being the captain of the ship. Oh, that's... Man. I miss that so much. So much. These were literally the golden ages of Star Trek. And the thing is, back in the day, you had a lot of cameos of actually, famous people. I remember in one TNG episode, there was a famous basketballer playing a Klingon. Why would the basketballer play a random Klingon in a show, right? Because he likes Star Trek. That's it. You literally had... You had so many cameos from so many actors or just athletes or just rich people that just wanted to be part of Star Trek a little bit, and they just play a side character that maybe doesn't even have a line. Who would do that with Modern Trek? I wouldn't want to appear in that. It's disgusting. And the thing is, they always brought back people from the old guard to promote the new stuff, but that didn't work. Because no one wants to watch the new stuff. Now, I have heard from the guys at Leadwetter Media that the last or 2 last seasons of Star Trek Picard are good. Everything before that is trash. But it became good when, the old guard came back and, played the old roles. And welcome, Isekai Pepperoni. So, yeah. I'm ranting 24 hours about how bad modern Star Trek is and how much I love. Oh my god, yes. I think I've brought, up how much I despise and dislike Modern Trek enough by now. I think you're getting it, right? Modern Trek bad, old Trek good. If you can get your hands on DVD sets, of the old shows, or even Blu-rays. If you're into Star Trek, if if you watch the new stuff and you're like, this is trash, but you are into Star Trek because the universe is interesting, you know, and stuff like that, get the old stuff. Just get that. And the thing is, if it turns out you don't like it, you can still sell that stuff still. I can guarantee you will find people that will buy your used stuff. Because where else would you get that stuff? Nothing being sold anymore. Everything is, you know, oh yeah, you have to subscribe to our streaming service. If you want it or not, you have to. Man, I hate that stuff. I hate that so much. Okay, we're done. We're done here. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more like this, subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.